Scorpio, we meet again. How are you doing? Welcome to your February general reading. This will be for all Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. Okay, watching for Scorpio, you are welcome here. Welcome to this space that we get to create together. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. If you are new or returning, thank you for your support. So Scorpio, enough with the delays already. I don't know what it is about me and you, but it just seemed to take forever to get this reading, this message to you, but the time is now. We shall prevail. All hope is not lost, Scorpio. Okay, so I actually sat with your energy yesterday, and it just felt like delay. And so I have your channeled guidance here from yesterday. Whenever you find this reading, just know it's meant to find you, of course. And we have a bit of channeled guidance here. We'll pull some cards. We'll talk about astrology, all that good stuff. Some of the major themes, as I'm running back over my notes here, it's about recognizing the pattern. I got a lot around the matrix for you. Kind of dismantling yourself from the system to some extent. And as I was feeling the astrological impacts for the Scorpio collective, and again, these are general themes. If you want to know your unique blueprint and your unique degree in house systems, then you can get a birth chart analysis. But overarching themes for Scorpio during Aquarius season, we have Sun in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius is fourth house. And fourth house is Cancer. This is the home. This is what's hidden within the home. When you're looking at a birth chart, someone that has a lot of fourth house or Cancer, you know, they take their spaces, their family quite seriously. And when we think of what's serious, right? What's serious to you and what's not, right? It might be different from one person to the next. So that can look very unique. Again, what's hidden within the home. Think about when you come home from a long day of being out in the matrix or the public, whatever you want to call it. You come home and you wind down. You get to peel off the layers, you know, and just be yourself. And only so many people get to experience that part of you, Scorpio. And Cancer is a fellow water sign. So, of course, there is this commonality here. I'm hearing there's no place like home, you know, and I feel like for Scorpios, the reason why I'm bringing this up, like stripping away the layers, is because, you know, your eighth house, you are about transformation, you know, getting to a deeper truth, much like Sag. But I feel like the difference between Sagittarius and Scorpio is the way that you go about getting to that truth. And also the vulnerability it takes there to really expose yourself. I keep hearing exposure. And there's passed down information from, you know, your ancestors, again, past lives with all this Pisces effect that's been happening for quite some time. We really felt this Piscean effect start to kind of pick up the pace in September of 2024. So think back to September to now, okay? Now that we're in Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node, and we are preparing this month for March. It's a preparation month. It's a, you know, preparation for eclipses where the natal nodes are activated. So it's also really important for you to see if you have fourth house in your chart. Where do you have it? Where do you have Cancer? Looking into your North and South node, okay? And if you are unfamiliar with how to read your birth chart, just know that I can get you there, okay? And I do have 25% off my Etsy shop till the end of February for eclipses. So I'm here to support you to kind of dig up what's been going on within the home, okay? You know, the face that people see of you at home could be very different than what people see in public with the fourth house. And, you know, Pluto in the fourth house for you, generally speaking, Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto is your ruling planet. There's gonna be a bit of stirring up the pot here. Things, the patterns, right? Recognizing the patterns, things that you might have bypassed within the home. Or again, from your past, again, past lives, Pisces, or even just this life. Okay, first 7 years of your life is usually a good time marker for this fourth house. So we just had this Leo full moon, you know, and Leo highlights your 10th house. So now we are recollecting the past, and then we're looking at how far we've come now. 10th house, our achievements, our mission, right? What kind of telephone game have you been playing with the past? You know, that game of telephone where there's this passed down information. How has it been siphoned? How have you collected? And how have you processed it and put it out into the world? 10th house, right? To the public. So from what's hidden to public recognition, right? This could be literally just you personally. You have been internalizing something for so long, and now you are publicly recognizing it. Maybe you could be writing it. You could be speaking it to someone. You know, it could look very different, but there's something about something coming out, right? After you have deciphered this game of telephone for quite some time. There's a lot around structure, society. 10th house is Capricorn. This is a lot around the matrix. I keep hearing for you. Social patterns. You're just kind of like an investigator, I see this month. Stirring things up. And even when you don't want to, Scorpio, it's necessary, okay? You should just know that. And I got the message of the Tower, which is your major arcana. And I was thinking, okay, why is this coming up? I know this is Scorpionic energy, but what comes after the Tower, Scorpio, is the Star, which is Aquarius. It's Aquarius season. So I feel like for you, there is a lot that can be healed with this fourth house influence, okay? There's a lot that can be healed if you allow it during Aquarius season, okay? And then I heard, where do you start? And then I was hearing, find your feet, feel your feet, you know, when things can be so overwhelming. A good practice when you have anxiety or you just don't feel grounded is to feel your feet. Feel the soles of your feet. Maybe you can do that right now. Just try to ground your energy, ground yourself here and now. Also, Venus in Aries currently is in the 6th house. So not only are we preparing for eclipses next month, but also Venus and Mercury retrograde. Okay, so just know that I'm here to support you with whatever you're digging up over there. You know, what's interesting is as I think about the delays of your reading and these messages, it was almost like the timing wasn't right. So maybe I wasn't meant to record the reading then because you weren't meant to get the message yet. Something could have literally happened overnight. You could have had a dream. You could have had a vision. There's just some missing piece that now is in place, I'm hearing. Ready for takeoff. So you're ready to receive this message, and just know that whenever you click on this reading, it's meant for you, okay? And if it's not, take it or leave it, right? Check your other placements as well, okay, Scorpio? Let's get into your reading here. Let's decode this mystery, the great mystery of the 4th house. For some of you, it could be literally just moving. You know, the 4th house can literally talk about the physical home, remodeling, you know. But you know me, I like to go deep, especially with this Pisces North Node. This is a recollection of the past, present, future. It's the void, it's the abyss, it's the last house, you know, this Neptunian quality right now. We have Neptune sitting right on that North Node. Can be very elusive and hypnotic and, again, like a labyrinth, you know. I'm almost seeing someone with like a 5,000 piece puzzle. You might like puzzles, and they're missing, like they're almost at the end, and they're missing like one piece. And your OCD kicks in. Let's see here. The void, oh, of course. As I'm talking about Pisces influence here, the void. Yep, exactly. You're growing in the void. Look at that growth. Beautiful. Let's read about the void because, yeah, we were just talking about that. Pisces, 12th house. So also, where do you have 12th house and 4th house? Again, there's a commonality with 4th, 8th, and 12th. Again, Scorpio, you are 8th house. You are the deep psychological dive, okay? This is about our kinks, our quirks, what's hidden. This is taboo. Eighth house can also talk about debt, crisis, you know, it's Plutonic energy. Inheritance even, right? Eighth house is very mixed. A lot around power as well. What's been hidden, right? Just like fourth. Fourth is more about like ancestral roots, right? Family, Cancer, the home, culture. And then we have 12th, which is like space, the void, quantum physics, things that are not tangible. You know, Saturn in Pisces has been teaching us this. You know, it's like trying to make a sandcastle stay, right? The void. Enter the void. I was flipping my book upside. I was like, what's up is down and down and up. I feel like it's like Alice in Wonderland over here. Yeah, something feels like that for you. I'm feeling like it's a bit obscure. But there's something about this timing. There's something with timing with you this month. It's very specific. So this is not going to resonate for everyone, but there's something about divine timing, whatever you want to call it, where this is going to make sense for you in some way, okay? It's like a light bulb moment. It says, meditative tipping points, transcending, letting one's identity slip so far beyond their mind that they find it again but whole. If this card is pulled, it may indicate one's ego is obstructing their view. There are many ways to achieve a meditative state in which separation of personality and self are achievable. This card invites the reader to carry states of meditation into their active day. In other words, take the approaches you use during meditation to achieve your deepest state of calm or states of awareness, and implement your personal techniques into your everyday activities. Who are you? Who are you, Alice in Wonderland, when your perception of yourself is not being noted upon? Formlessness. Yeah, the meditation is formlessness here. Interesting. And death, vision. Wow. Yeah, there's something about a dream because the vision card is next. You did some massive growth. The Scorpio collective that I'm connecting with, there's something about a dream you just had. Remember I said that earlier, that I was meaning to record this. I was meaning to record your reading almost 3-4 days ago, but I finally sat down with your energy last night, and again, it just didn't feel right. Things kept coming up. So there's something about timing here. And I don't know if you can really see in this image here, but there's someone behind this image. There's a woman here. And you can't really see it at first glance, but she's there. So it's something that you didn't see the first time, but now you're starting to see it. It's coming into view. It was lost in this void. There was a dream that you had where you had some major growing, like seeing someone with like a having a growth period. What do they call that when you're a kid? When you have like just massive waves of growth, like growth period, right? I think that's what it's called. Growing pains. Do you remember those as a kid? I know I did. I'm very tall, so I just remember having massive pains in my legs growing up because I was growing too fast. So it could feel like that. It could be painful. You know, with the death, it's reminding me of ego death. You know, you could be having pains in your legs for some of you. Growing pains. Yeah, after you're recovering. 5 of Pentacles. Growing. Something is growing. That's good. So also as the 4 of Pentacles, as you let go, Capricorn. What did you have to let go of during Capricorn season, which was last month? Also, the 4 of Pentacles can talk, oh, it's 4th house. Yeah, Temperance, Sag. I was getting that reference with Sagittarius earlier for you. So some of you could have Sag in your chart. Or again, it could talk about December. January and December seem to be pretty massive for you, it seems. There were reservations after a moment of feeling like you got everything balanced out here, Temperance. And I'm suggesting this is past, but place the roles and timelines as you see fit, because we're seeming to step into the void here, so time doesn't exist, okay? And sometimes we might need to repeat lessons over and over again, right? So, Six of Swords, yeah. You might need to repeat something here or go to something, because Six of Swords is movement. Proceed with caution is what I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles. Anywho, I'm sensing here with these two cards, well, three we'll say, is there was some calculative measures. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse. There was an inner conflict here, Five of Swords, that you were negotiating with yourself, I'm sensing. It could be an air sign here. We have Sag, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, strong Aquarius, Star. Yeah, see, the Star card came out for you. I was sensing that. I feel like you had some sort of initiation, right? Rites of passage, Six of Swords, and, you know, you felt all in, Temperance. You know, you felt supported. You felt like you had the right amount of energy. You know, Temperance is about balance, prudence. You know, this is also spiritual support. And I feel like you were being initiated here. You see this woman here is kind of skeptical. You know, it's almost like reminding me of someone that gets blindfolded, Two of Swords. You know, blindsided by the devil. You know, they go into that cave and they come out after days of darkness and they're just like, blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. Yeah, so it's like, you're like, I'm cool, calm, collected, Temperance, and then there was something internally I'm suggesting. It could have been with someone else, especially in Aquarius, where you were just blindsided by maybe some sort of hidden agenda or something that was hidden within you, fourth house. A pattern. You're recollecting some sort of pattern here, I'm sensing. And although it's challenging for you to truly see it, you are being initiated nonetheless here, okay? And the Temperance angel is here to say, Scorpio, you got this. You've been here before is what I'm hearing. You've been here before. It just might seem different, right? But you've grown, remember? We've been preparing you for this is what they're saying. It says, luck comes most often to the person and the place where preparation, opportunity, and skill meet. It says, reflection. Let me show you the image here. Kuan Yin might be of importance to you. Buddhism, Taoism. Preparing, right? Meditation. It says reflection. Time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right actions. Yeah. There's a palace here. Some of you could be visiting a temple or a shrine of some sort. This is also reminding me of having an altar. Some of you could be reflecting at an altar, your altar, or nature could be your altar, right? Altar doesn't have to be something you have within your home, although I highly suggest everyone to have a sacred space. Cancer, right? Sacred sanctuaries. There's something about you finding a place to create the sanctuary for yourself to reflect. And again, the Temperance angel is here to say that you have been preparing for this. You're not alone. You have support. Try to remember that during these times of initiation, it seems. You're going deeper into that star energy. Flash. You saw that card go. Hummingbirds, you could be seeing hummingbirds as well as a clear sign and messenger. Usually birds are messengers and they come in different forms, right? It says a creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. Yeah. Courage. It's going to take you courage though. Yeah. You know, and there's the same card again, preparation. And this, yeah, they're both here again. Yeah. You are ready. Even though you're like, I'm seeing the Wizard of Oz, you know, the lion. What was it saying? I can't remember the words he would say. If I only had a heart. No, that's the Tin Man. What was the lion wanted? Strength, right? How am I forgetting this? I watched that movie 10 million times. Yeah, something about the Wizard of Oz here. You know, the lion was very cocky. It's kind of reminding me of like the shadow and the light of Leo energy. For some of you, you might have Leo in your chart somewhere, north or south node. or Chiron in Leo. You know, when you think of the Leo, big, bold, and tenacious, and, you know, kind of reminded me of this journey that you're on, Scorpio, of like feeling like you were ready and prepared, and then you're like, oh man, back to the drawing board here. 4 of Pentacles. I got to reserve some energy here. I have to be a bit more patient and kind to myself as well, is what I'm hearing. I don't have to be boastful. I don't have to be cocky. I can be vulnerable here. I can ask for help. I can pray. Okay, let's see. Scorpio. 6 of Swords twice. Yeah, you're definitely going on a trip. This could literally be travel, again, home, relocation, 4th house. But 6 of Swords, again, like I said, it's just initiation. And it's actually very positive initiation, especially with the 8 of Swords here. In reverse, Gemini, Magician, Emperor, yeah. Lots around the home, 4th house, Emperor, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius. We have Virgo, 9 of Pentacles. Yes. So you could have disengaged from a group. Remember, we're talking about community before, you know, the matrix, identifying how you fit within the social norms. You're kind of trailblazing your own path here. You are creating like a new identity, one that's built on a really strong foundation here. Magician, Emperor, 9 of Coins. You know, this is about self-discovery, self-mastery. It is a 9-year, the Hermit year, 2025. So I see that the 6 of Swords is a really big theme, and this is Aquarius. So this is very current. You know, you're having to take what you can with you on this journey, but just enough, not too much, Scorpio. There's things that you have to leave behind in this 8 of Swords. Because if you bring too much on that boat, it's going to sink, right? I'm going to show you the image from the Rider-Waite deck so you can get a better, clear view of what I'm saying here. So when you think of the 6 of Swords, what comes before it? The 5 of Swords. This is conflict, competition, right? Necessary change at that, like all the 5s. But, you know, we have to move away from that conflict. We have to choose a better way that is going to not only empower us, but also liberate others. And, you know, this man here, whatever you identify as, is taking his wife and child to this island, right? This new land, new territory. And you can see that there are swords, which represent the mental space, piercing that boat. So they have to tread carefully. The water's calm, right? There's nothing to fear here. 8 of Swords in reverse. But nonetheless, they have to tread lightly. You know, he is carrying his family, a child, and, you know, his wife, or whoever this is. Baby mama, I don't know. And, you know, there are 6 swords piercing this boat. So 6s are about balance. You know, steady as you go. Steady as you go. You don't need to rush this. The 6 of Swords is not about rushing. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So again, mental. Mercury is currently in Aquarius. So this is happening right now. Okay? And even if you watch this a month from now, it's going to resonate for you. Okay? You know, whenever you find this, you'll be at a different place in the 6 of Swords journey, because it's going to take you somewhere. It's taking you away from this 8 of Swords, which is what I love. And it seems like you're moving more towards self-mastery, self-discovery, really feeling good in your own skin again. You know, where maybe you felt a bit lost. Maybe you caught yourself in some conflict, you know, some competitive job or relationship. It could be many different things. You know, that 5 of Swords can be tricky, because I see the 5 of Swords as a more of an internal struggle. You know, people thinking that they're going to get away with something, but they're actually doing themselves a disservice at the end of the day. You know, that's the energy of the 5 of Swords for me. You know, this person in the front of the card, the 5 of Swords and the Rider-Waite, you know, it looks like he's all happy-go-lucky, sweating bullets, you know, after he just dismantled, you know, 2 people with his words. but he's left with more of a burden than he realized. And so that Six of Swords is suggesting it's time to rest your mind, Mercury and Aquarius. Look at the big picture, Sag, you know, we're seeing the Temperance Angel. Find some harmony within your home, you know, create a sacred space for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. We have the Virgo South Node. Okay, March 13th, we have that eclipse in Virgo to set the tone. Think back to September again, that lunar eclipse in Pisces. Gemini, yeah, we have strong Gemini with that Magician. So you could really be blooming into that Magician energy, or just have Gemini in your chart. Jupiter and Gemini, yeah. Jupiter and Gemini just went direct as well. Jupiter, Sag as well. I'm sensing a lot of Sag for you, Gemini. I was getting ahead of myself. Nine of Pentacles is the Virgo South Node. And again, that's health, ritual, routine, practice, slow and steady. What can you do to bring in this abundant energy of Jupiter? There seems to be a gift here, and it's very mercurial. So again, this is like the mental space for you. Lots around the mental. You're processing a lot. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius here. Let's see what other signs you could be dealing with. Scorpio, Pisces, yeah, we saw the void for sure. Swimming in a fishbowl. The Mercury, as I said that, yeah, Mercury. Scorpio, this is a month to really think. Go deep, you know. And this love interest of yours, we're going to start pulling on love here. You can find the link for the love reading below. Just hit that more button. You'll find my Etsy shop and all my helpful links down there. Again, I do have 25% off my Etsy shop currently. So if you need some support here with some thoughts and love. Also, what I'm getting with this person with Mercury and Gemini here, you know, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, is that whoever this love interest of yours is very mentally stimulating. There's a lot of conversation, good and bad. Again, Five of Swords, remember? There's some sort of conflict, but it's bringing growth. Remember, we saw the growth card? It's making you second guess yourself. With the void, it's like, don't go too far. You know, try to remember to ground yourself. Remember, we're talking about grounding yourself, because mercurial energy can really get us swept away. We get very restless, you know, and then we're prone to lash out at people. Five of Swords. So it's saying to take the higher road, you know, wusa here. You can get really lost, because Jupiter also talks about what's excessive, right? Jupiter is like my magnifying glass. So someone, either you or your love interest here, there's something that's being shed a light on, and it's very focalized. Remember, something that you could not see before is becoming very obvious to you. I'm getting reminded of the cereal boxes as a kid, where it was like a 3D image much like this, and you had to like get really close to the image. Remember that? When you're just like, I don't know if you're that age, if that says my age or not, but cereal boxes back in the day used to have these really cool 3D puzzles on the back, and you'd have to sit there with your eyes like so close to it to see what the image was. So it could be like that in love, you know, in this dynamic where it's like, oh my God, I had to be right front and center of my face. It might have taken you years to come to this awareness, okay, Scorpio? We're going to dive further into your person of interest, okay, you versus them reading. You'll find that link below. If this is where we part, Scorpio, take care of yourself. Bye for now.